Good day, it's Oliver, and I got a question coming in asking how to actually influence the color of a video inside of Pixarea. I just wanted to show you that real quickly. I've got this really low-key setup here with one screen, one projector. Going into my compositing tab, I have my timeline here, and I have a video on the timeline. Now, coming to the resources tab, I'm going to choose a effect, and first off I'm going to start with a hue effect. Let's look for that. Hue saturation. Now effects are actually applied globally on a layer scale, so let me pull my effect from the section here onto my layer. That's important for all those Wings users. You don't put it onto a container, you put it directly onto the layer. That's important, otherwise it's not going to work. You can see here down here, here's my layer 1, and I put in a couple of other effects that I want to show you later, but let's start off with the hue saturation effect. I'm going to put the mix onto 1, that's like 100%, and you see the little diamond here, and I can now store a keyframe in my container, which I'm going to do. Let's say I want to go to black. I would just take the saturation down to all the way to -1. Now I might want to do that at a later place, so I'm going to apply it somewhere in the container, and I'm going to store that keyframe. Coming back here, you will notice that it's still set on -1 at the beginning of the container. Maybe I want to have a really nice fade from color to black and white, so I'm going to put a keyframe right here, put it to 0, store my keyframe. I can press S, would be the same result, and you can see the result here. And now we're going to play it back, and it will turn to black and white over time. Yeah. There are a couple of other ways to actually interact with color, so I have prepared a couple of effects. We do have multiply color effect. So I can actually, I have the red, green, blue, and alpha. If I put it all to 0, I'm going to see nothing, obviously. And now I could start with my separate channels, add or subtract them as needed to tint the video the way that I want to have that. And as shown, I can store my keyframes on the timeline inside of the container. Let me reset that. You can work with an effect called color channel. So I have a red mix, and I can interact with the reds. Let me reset this. Okay, yeah. I have the add color. That's going in from 0, should be going to 1. And the hue and saturation value. That was a quick overview. If you have any questions, let me know. Those are the ways to interact with color on a video inside Pixera right now. Oh, by the way, one thing I wanted to show you, as I said, that those effects are applied globally to a layer. The nice thing is let's show it that away. And we're coming back to our media, standard content, and let me drag the same content onto the layer, and Still have active values here. Let me undo this. Okay. And you will see that we have now different settings for the containers. So every time I pull in new content onto the timeline, onto that layer, we're going to start off with a fresh setting of parameter keys. If you want to copy the keys you actually created, just copy your content, place your locator somewhere on the timeline, and just paste it. And all the keyframes that you have set will be applied to the pasted containers as well. Any questions? Let me know. Drop me a mail or send me a private message. Thank you.